Hey and welcome back. One film leads to another, and this is going to be a bit of a follow-up and additional information about driving an electric car in the world. Because I got a lot of comments from people who are going, EVs will never catch on, I'm not giving up my petrol car, I prefer my 8-cylinder whatever. And they're not there yet. Well, we all forget there's a thing called the Paris Agreement where different countries have actually already signed up for this thing called the energy transition, where we will be getting rid of internal combustion vehicles. Let me go through a list of different countries. You might live in one of these and tell you when it's actually going to happen. Canada, 2040, all new cars have to be electric. Denmark, 2030, all new cars. Germany, 2030, all new cars. India, 2030, all cars. So that means that existing cars are banned. Japan, 2035, new. Norway, 2025, all. Wow. UK, typically slightly woolly here. UK 2030, just new cars. And the US, who've now signed up again under Biden, thank you for the Paris Accord, 2030, just government vehicles. And later on, new cars. After that, internal combustion engines. Not good enough. But that's my point. They're not a new gadget. They're not something which you might want to adopt. They're not something 5 years away. Our governments have signed up to change the energy transition from internal combustion to electric cars like this, the Zoe. And that is not just a thing for cars, as many of you pointed out. It's about the infrastructure has to change. So we have a grid which is capable of charging all these cars. Britain today, this is the end of May in 2021, have just announced a massive investment in government investment in the charging infrastructure in cities. It's absolutely massive. And on a lighter note, something that I've discovered. So we did our first public charge with a Type 2 cable here in France. It worked seamlessly. We had an RFID card which unlocks all the bornes, the charge stations here in France. For Zoe, it was easy to use. It was just touch, plug the car in, and it started charging. The car was down to, I think, 18%, so it immediately went up to 20 kilowatts per hour. We left it on there for 45 minutes. And this is what I'd like to say. What were we going to do? This isn't a gas station, a petrol station, where you fill up your car. 5 seconds later you drive out and you've still got another 1,000 miles to do it. No. This is a new way of thinking, and it's, I think, a very healthy new approach to life. We put the car on the charge and went and sat in a cafe where I had steak and chips, and Dorothy, my wonderful wife, had cake and tea, and for 45 minutes we sat in there and enjoyed ourselves. On the wonderful Zoe Owners Club, I'm a member on Facebook, and I was asking other people what do they do while they charge. One of my favorite was this guy who drives a lot, goes to IKEA, with, I think there might even be a free plug-in, but there's a plug-in at IKEA, and he has meatballs every Sunday. You know, so this is a new thing. Oh, and a wonderful woman who told me that she charges and goes and sits in a lovely coffee shop with her book. This is so different. This is healthy. This is an unseen benefit of driving an electric vehicle. The truth is out.